Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In the last part, we started up the Heavensward Hildebrand storyline, and let's continue it! A gazebo to call our own. They stand here before me as proof that hello smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Arya. And before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. Concerns the esteemed, and now missing, presumed dead, Knights of the Heavensward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we have heard rumor of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it, but we will need all the help that we can get, which means, pray take me, we can benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy, natural reports, so... Praise Helone, for a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... to Fort Tom Manor. Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman. But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman? Ah, Inquisitor Sir Arya, good morrow to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, you may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, the Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery? Murder? Tax evasion? Evasion? Wait, before we get to all that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, tempted to face this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you're fond of this gazebo, as we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmond. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmond, would you? I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle, too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please. Where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmond's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess... If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Excuse me. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Mummy! Mother, dearest. I was under the impression you had departed for Olda. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing and being an inspector as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? It's my life calling to be an inspector. And Gigi is my son. He's a Manderville man. Grand as it is to see you. You have come in the most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Those balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I trust you lot will help me to keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Alright, we need to speak with maidens. Luckily, they're all right around here. Oh, please, do you think me so foolish to fall for the charade? From what I heard from the others, that said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Aberthal's face. Oh, wherever could he be? I'm sorry, I beat him up. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those, I dare not say. Mayhap those awful rumors are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. Oh boy. A vengeful one. Necessary. I demand satisfaction! I clicked too soon. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon the lady's emotions to line their pockets with gale? If Sir Charibert were here, he'd purge a lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Sickness shall be purged. Ah yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity. So very much a pity. Papa Hildy! That grandmama over there is staring at us! Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never, ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise? Yes, Father. I promise not to call Grandmama Julian. Greetings, my lady. Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy? Ah, my faithful assistant! Have you gleaned any new information? Other than the fact that these women seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me all about what they do if they cornered Sir. This is the best you can do, then. Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies, and you call yourself a Manderville man. I assure you, Mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Ah, 'tis true. I too was taken by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Velguin, so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called grandsires. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned from with the watch, but their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Ivelshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray. And there you have it! Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my loyal assistants, justice waits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire. Have you? You mean we're to travel to the Ravonian hinterland? Right now? Just like that? Okay. Let's travel to Idleshire. Right now. Just like that. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julian in that pan of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again! God's sakes, Hildy, except in Arya, this ought to be dead in the ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense! I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistants or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector senses tell me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Yes, Loudjocks knows of Grandsire's sneaky uplanders keep the cells and mingle not with Gobby flock, but each to own. Loudjock says no questions, only jingly shine. Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter, huh? Oh, I know all about these Grandsires. They keep to themselves in that building off of theirs south of the round spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad. Are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? Well, look behind you! A three-headed Gobu! Why do I feel like I have not seen the last of that old woman? Oh, you must be talking about them Grandsires. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Paid visits to the great library, though I couldn't tell you why. Oh, hi, Gigi. Hooray for everything! Below we have the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the village's precise location. Grandsires are holed up in the building to the south of the markets. A good show, Arya! There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. It would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then. Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcomed on the souls, willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. I haven't seen a gazebo on the way in. As I live in school, Hildebrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville. Could that be? I say, could that be Slowpoke's coin toss? You know this Gobby, Inspector? I most certainly do. My Master Slowfix was my very first employer. When traveling through Thela long ago, Gobby's luck was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and makes much bangy boom and returns to goodly Gobby's missing goods in great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, but the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. In my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire and sand, and as they say, boom, Gobby, doom. Core! No busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, you gods, Mr. Slowfix! Just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes. Gobby flock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for a gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of buildings in arrears and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia? This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay here instead of Grand Stairs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own! I don't know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix. Thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobby Flock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grand Stairs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the honor of our new homes for my tenants. Come, let's go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Now he's gone and gotten himself a southern gazebo. Bloody hell, if he really thinks I'm gonna let him keep on playing at being father. No sign of the notorious Grand Stairs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. anyone over 60. What? I don't trust people over 60. Some. Oh, thanks for the yawn in the line there, Hildy. I actually had to get a yawn out there. Much as it pains me to admit it, gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Oh, so it's quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think, when finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're grand bloody sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grand sirs, name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Slayer of 1,000 worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens, Orland! Master of magic, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save senescence and incontinence, Gonspart! Grand Sirs, Excelsior! Don't know where to laugh or cry. Mayhap both. Grand sires ahem. Grand sirs! You stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, and come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy! You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. You will rue this day and rue it hard! God, how I've missed this year. Streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? We soared into those azure skies and never truly came back down. Do mine eyes deceive? Pig's knee in my heart descended from Halone's halls to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher! Higher, higher, higher! Orland! 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 Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder, notwithstanding. You will rue this day, rue hard! Wait, I've seen this before all too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with hell haste, the man may yet be saved. Oh, you're referring to me. I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, I'll get right on that. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite... No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes! Foes? I thought you were friends. This ain't for that bugger me with a bleeding cable. My back! Seem I've underestimated you a lot. That makes two of us? Enough. Leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Gigi, but when? How? I thought I recognized you first in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearers of faces and fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Doris! Can't possibly have been so naive as think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful, mine. My companions are hardly cut out for a life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been the singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way... We have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours. Our youth. Confounded, I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. He even moved like an ilm. You get him. Like, seriously. 12 struck me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the grand stairs. I failed to discern the true intent before it was too late. Now poor Gigi's in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? Suppose we gotta prepare for the worst. They could be halfway to Rad's at home by now. I very much doubt that, given they were moving at an Edmund-Walls's pace. The little mix-up's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Yeah, halfway the Red's at home by now, huh? Don't know about that. There you are. So it seems that the Grand Stairs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic, also how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask if you shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor, sir, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, no. We shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Arya will stalk and subdue the Grand Stair, then relieve him of his armor. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Arya. Arya. Hi, Orland. I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms. Strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, this tension at God's where I just can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, that's silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young lady, you are a saint. I swear it's the little things you begin to appreciate. Oh, dear, the departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know? Right. I should be seated to better receive your tender administrations. The healing tingle. With I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pigs used to spread some on my chest and under my nose, help me sleep through the night. Come, don't be shy. Work those fingers in the air for each and every knot. Slowly, make me forget my troubles. Harder, higher. Close your eyes and dream. The old dragon stops snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. And closer, you extend a hesitant finger, and the stops short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labor breathing. the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breaches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacle marbles. May he rest in peace. Ah, my stalwart assistant, but by your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragon. By taking care, I mean afford him all due courtesy, as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require. Capital! Without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. Where in the hell is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it! At least he could be quick about it. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Oh, bollocks. About time. Okay, no. That's a bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. His behavior on becoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What the seven hells are you blathering about? Who's going to get away? No, he will not. See, still here, within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on the brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fear take me, it's working! He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him! So far, so good. I'm cold and there are marbles after me. I'm me, but you're also me. That can't be unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney, we'll be together at last. sir, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush. You gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi, wait! My son? What's gotten into you? Vivi. Vivi. Where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlene Archmagus Quan. Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. Remember now, we lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world. What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me. He took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi. That you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. So, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died, all alone. Turn back the hands of time? The one witnessing the Crozier with the Duke's priceless boss? That power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You can't possibly have been associates with this Archmagus Quan. I found this journal during one of our many trips in the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make us living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes that match. But no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies won't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A man met with the power to take back that which was broken and restore it to its prime state. Turn back time with the temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. Very take me. This is also... I don't even know there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We know where to look, even. With the journals, we determined the amendment was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we will help you to unlock your true potential. Just think we could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could he make us young again, he may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi. Possible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait! What of our adventure? What of our gazebo? You are a Manderville mammoth. You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy. I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him so. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I, too, made the decision long ago to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from the singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it, but he is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magic to pervert the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor, sir, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Stairs for a time. That might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand right then. There is no time to waste. Now shoot. Let's retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose it would have been a shame if you'd not given up that easily. Though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... I said I suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigations. That mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. Well, back to Foundation, I guess. I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlian origin. I don't mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Arya. That will be all. So I actually forgot that this section was a little bit longer than the previous two. So I'm actually going to go ahead and call the video here, and in the next part, we'll hopefully finish off the Heavensward Hildebrand storyline. Yay! So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep bringing content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description below. Links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!